Yes, Joe Plant. How are you, kid? You okay? Daisy Rachel. Luke Kerwin, what's going on with you, mate? Anthony Owen saying, ace them, bro. Whatever they are, what are you on about? What's ace? Pack of cards. Anyway, if you were in yesterday morning, you will have heard me speaking about certain situation I find myself in to do with organised crime family from Liverpool who have turned out to be, well, who have clarified what I've known for years and years, that they are what they are. And you might have heard me say, I've got everything about it. Well, I searched in my laptop. So my laptops are like diaries. So I've got a couple of laptops. And one is from 217 to 219. Then the other one, 219, 221. Then the other one, 221 to now. Every bit of content. Any type of trolling, any type of pictures trying to assassinate my character, anything I've sent to anyone, it's all on that system there. Everything. So I hope I get to court, mate. Hope I get to court. In reality, though, I think it's just the police using. It doesn't matter about the case. They probably know if it gets to court what's going to happen. But they just want me on a leash again. And that, I think that's what it is again. They just want me on a leash. Ed Haspel in Pool, how are you, la? Did you have a good Eid? Did you have a good celebration, mate? Nice one, Daisy Rachel. How are you, Daniel? Yeah, you everything, you keep everything. So I don't need to speak about that any further. You know, the relevant people within the city have seen the relevant documentation that can make them all aware not to do business with such individuals, because if you can bend like that, you can bend on anyone. And they'll tell you, mate. So the regular documentation's being circulated around the city of Liverpool to the relevant people that wanted it. A lot of people wanted it, actually. So we don't have to do it now. I can just sit back, wait for the legal, the justice process to kick in. Let them do what they're doing. And I can't wait for the summer showdown. I can't wait, lah. Honest to God, mate. I hope we go to court. And I want it to be Liverpool Crown Court. I know the Rory that's going to get caused when I step into Liverpool, especially going to court over the Kellys. Imagine me going into court as a defendant with the prosecution witnesses, the Kellys. Right, isn't it? Force lad. Yes, Arnold, Kieran. It is, you know, it's great, mate. Honest to God. I'm not just brushing it off, I'm buzzing necked up. What in hell did that weasel think he was doing, trying to use the police against me? Like, it's mad, mate. Because what do you think I'm going to do? People go into an interview and say no comment? Is that what they were expecting? Just me to deny any knowledge of all of it and just let them keep on chatting shite? I just went in there and went, listen. All of it. I'll go and do your inquiries. So he thought he was shutting a can of worms when in reality he's just opened 10. Woo! Everything that's factual and every intelligence I've had, I've just gone, is that right? Hink, 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 hink. And there's years of it. And that's what they done, John. Just exposed themselves to a load of madness that's going to come on the back of their statements. And it is what it is, people. I don't give what people say to me. If you want to fight fire with fire, I'll fight fire with fire. If you want to take an eye for an eye, I'll take your eye for an eye. If you want to put me in prison for false allegations, yeah. Yes, Jojo, I don't give two to me. What they've done is just opened a can of worms. Why? As I said yesterday, everything you talk about in an interview is a fresh line of inquiry. And all they've done there by getting me into an interview facing charges of what they've got me on is give me the opportunity to... Because don't forget, people, they've been harassing me. I'm talking good 10, 15 years, you know, that family, especially the little weasel. You know, the little ugly duckling type fella, Paul. He's been trying to assassinate. He was putting banners up that big. See this? He was going round Cantrell Farm, and you know Canny Farm where the chippy is? That family, yes Daisy, that family were putting big banners up with my picture on it, saying, Darren G the informer, Darren G got chased out of Liverpool. And they'd change it every few days. It was the Kellys, you know what I mean? But they'd change it every few days round the city. Like it was making me asked, you know, do you understand what I'm dealing with here? So they've been trying to sabotage me for time, and the amount of that little pricks calls me on social media, you know, by mentioning people, by throwing people's names in the hat, and then I'm just attacking them names. He's just caused murder, that little peasant lad. Countercharge him, well, that's what I was saying to the officers. Hang on, I've got evidence to suggest that I've had 3 people deliberately trying to pervert the course of justice and have me charged and placed in custody since 2022. And the last time they got in touch with the feds to pass them evidence against me was in May 2023, not even a year ago. You've still got them interacting with the police, sending them evidence of my profiles and what I'm putting up, sending the police. Should have seen the file there, it was massive. It was like that. I said, so what have you done in this investigation? Because I'm thinking, wow. I said, so exactly, what have you done in this investigation to have me sat here? Nothing. I said, okay, so why am I sat here? Where's all that evidence from? All this evidence is from the complainant, Gary Kelly. And how long's he been contacting you and giving you this? Over 2 years. Oh, has he? It's mad, isn't it? It's mad, lah. But that's what they do. That's what the old school gangsters do. That's how they play, and they've always played that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? They've always been alongside the law. They've always worked alongside the law. They've always shared information. That's why they don't go to jail for long stints. They might get a little 9, a little 7, a 10, but they're not getting what they should have got. Do you understand what I mean? There's loads of them. Loads of them. Willie Moore. All that generation, like Tommy Gilday's generation, amongst that generation was the dirt of crime, if you like. Was like the snitches of crime, basically. Everyone runs around saying I'm a snitch, when in reality I don't fall but defending myself from people that were trying to get me lifed off because they were shared. Do you understand? It was them old school gangsters that started snitching, wasn't me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they've always had that in that, like, the 55, 65-year-olds, that generation. You've always had them golden boys, them golden snitches that have always informed on people, mate. And if you don't know that, if you're still sitting there in Liverpool thinking that the crime game in Liverpool isn't full of snitches, you're fucking mad, mate. If you think for 1 minute busies don't know exactly what you're all doing, you're daft. You've got snitches fucking eating with you and fighting with you and training with you and everything, mate. You haven't got a clue. Yes, Sparkles, Nathan Reed, hope he's a good mate. Leon Baker, Damo Biscuit. Have you ever voted both sides of the toast, lad? Yeah, and the toast was your mar and your bird, mate, and boy did I get slippy on them, lad. You heard me, your mar and your bird, mate, like a pair of grapes they are. Easily squashed and demolished. Should have seen them, fella. Honest. You're better than Damien. You're better than Damo. That's what she was screaming, kid, you bird.